Hi, I'm Sam Calagione, president of Dogfish Head Craft Brewery, and I'm here today with our head chef, Brian Fitzgerald. How you doing, Brian?
Doing great, Sam. Thanks.
Ready to go through this? We're about to show people a little bit about cooking with beer at home, right?
Absolutely.
And we're going to be doing two different dishes today, right, Brian?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit quickly about each of the dishes.
We're going to be doing two today. We're going to be doing some mussels, which are on our menu, as well as a ribeye. We'll get to the ribeye in a
So
second.
appetizer, main course type
Yes,
thing. All right, so let's start with appetizer.
All right, well, with the mussels here, we just want to be real careful. Any mussels that are open, you want to discard them. You want to take off these little beards, scrub them up a little bit.
This is a really traditional Belgian beer food dish. This is kind of their signature plate, usually served with frites and mayonnaise, very nice. Beer-wise, they like to use their wit or white-style beers. We've used those. You can also use a pale ale. What you don't want to use is something super hoppy like a Pilsner or an IPA. So which beer are we using with this one?
This one is our pale ale beer.
Good, good, good. And all right, so before we even use that, you're sauteing some of your base ingredients. Why don't you tell us chronologically what we're using on the table here?
Yes, in a hot saute pan, we're going to take some virgin olive oil. We're going to take the fennel. We're going to
Licoricey stuff there, right?
Yes, very strong in flavor. We're going to throw these in, as well as our garlic. Then we take a little bit of our leeks here. We throw that all in. Let those three go in a very hot saute pan for about 3-4 minutes.
You're looking for a caramelization, getting them golden on the outside?
Absolutely.
Okay. And
then what we're going to do is we're going to add the beer. In this dish, for this about a pound of mussels, we're going to add a cup of beer to this, and we're going to reduce it down by 1/3.
When you're reducing a beer, you're also sort of intensifying the flavors of those beers. Again, that's why if you're using a bitter beer to start with, you're going to end up with something much more bitter. A sweeter beer to start with, it's going to end up that much sweeter. Also, another misconception is by reducing the beer, you're intensifying the alcohol quantity. If anything, you're actually boiling off the alcohol, so you're not going to get a buzz eating your mussels, right?
That's true. And what you can do then is you're going to add a little bit of the fresh rosemary.
Nice. Take
it right off the stem. We also have some freshly chopped parsley, some kosher salt, and some garlic. And once you have all this reducing down to about 1/3, you can add your green bell peppers, your red bell peppers, and your mussels. Now with the mussels, you want to cap them. Throw a cap on the pot. You're going to steam them every few minutes. Just toss them around. Wait till all the shells open up. And once they finally open up, you can put them into a nice little bowl, spread them around. You're going to ladle out some of the sauce, pour it right on top.
That's definitely the key ingredient, that sauce. Critical.
Oh, it's very important.
So that's the first course. Let's move on to the main course.
This is our ribeye steak that's on our menu. You want to make the marinade first, and while these are all simmering and cooking, this will take about 40 minutes, maybe an hour tops with the marinade.
Sitting before you're cooking it?
Yes.
Okay. This is a great summertime meal because you can be preparing your mussels and cooking those inside. This steak really wants to be cooked outdoor over a barbecue grill, right?
Yes. We're going to start with our chicory stout beer.
Good place to start. When you're cooking a steak or any barbecuing that you're doing, you're causing a lot of caramelization on that steak, which is some sweetness. So the beer that you want to counterbalance that sweetness, you'll want a drier beer, roastier beer. So your dark beers, those roasty, dark grains are going to cut the sweetness of the caramelized barbecue really well. So it doesn't have to be a stout. Could be a porter, could be a nice brown ale, but definitely something more full-bodied and dark than what would work well with the mussels, wouldn't you say?
Yes, absolutely. You're just going to add your freshly squeezed lemon juice, your Worcestershire, you have your balsamic vinegar. You're also going to be adding your cracked black pepper with kosher salt, little granulated garlic, and we have here some rosemary, a little bit of thyme, and fresh oregano. Just blend that all together, 3-4 minutes, just get it going, a lot of air into it. You can take your steak, your ribeye, you're just going to dredge it through it, and just let it sit for about 40 minutes, maybe an hour, and then you're ready to go. Throw it right on the grill.
So that's it. That's the second course of our 2-course meal. Of course, it's a 4-course meal because you started with one beer and you ended with another. But easy ingredients, easy recipes, easy beer food for you guys to make at home. So hope you take the leap and start cooking with beer at home.